Abajo. Abajo. No. Abajo. Abajo. Derecha. Abajo. Abajo. Arriba. Izquierda. Arriba. ¡Oh! LOL. A ver qué nos... Ay, perdón. Ay. Ay, otra barrera. No. Mierda. ¡Corran! Rápido. Que no quede nadie atrás, por favor. Hola, ¿qué tal a todos? Espero se encuentren muy bien. Bienvenidos nuevamente a Mass Effect, capítulo número 7, 8. Quedamos justo donde estamos con... Pues donde encontramos a la doctora Liara T'Soni, que está encerrada y tendremos que liberarla. Claro que sí. Y tendremos que averiguar cómo, porque no podemos pasar esta barrera. Pues ahí está. La doctora. Bueno, veamos qué se puede hacer. Veamos qué podemos hacer para ayudar a la doctora. Uy. No, de acá no le puedo disparar. Ay. No la maté, en serio. Bien. Zona no despejada de enemigos. Cuidado. Bien.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Abajo. Abajo. No. Abajo. Abajo. Derecha. Abajo. Abajo. Arriba. Izquierda. Arriba. ¡Oh! LOL. Mera suerte fue eso. Tiendas de almacenamiento. Contenedor de plasma. Ahí todavía está atrapada. No era para dónde. My people. Por aquí no es. Pero es como un hueco, ¿no? No veo nada. Ah. A ver qué nos... Ay, perdón. Me dan por acá. A ver qué nos dieron. Ay. No, yo pistola. No, yo me voy a quedar con la pistola vieja. Yo no utilizo pistolas. Pronto le sirve a otro personaje que utilice pistola. No, esto es igual. Más fácil a él le sirve la pistola. No. Démosle esto a él. Y esto. Mejor escudo. Y a Garrus. Garrus, ¿qué le puedo dar? Un francotirador. Una pistola también. ¿Escopeta? No. No, así está bien. Bueno, pero... ¿hacia dónde? ¿Me devuelvo qué? Ah, sí. Por aquí. Vale. ¿Ya tan rápido vamos a liberar a la doctora? No creo que sea tan fácil. Ah, pues sí. Hola.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Ha sido fácil.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Hold on, Commander. Her mother is working with Saren. Can we trust her?
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
Creo lo que
If
dice.
she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Te creo, doctora.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here.
Fue el que
Come
se
on.
dañó, ¿no?
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Probablemente.
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
Uh-oh.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Ya tengo un plan de vida.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Not much margin for error.
Ojito. Oh shit. Oh, y un Krogan. Podemos... Venimos en paz. Estas ruinas se derrumban.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
No lo creo.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
No la entregaré.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
A ver. Esto. Y esto. Y un arma de corto alcance. Bien. Vámonos, vámonos. Ah, fue muy fácil. Ah, otra barrera, no. Mierda. ¡Corran! pido que no quede nadie atrás, por favor. Corran, por favor, que nadie quede atrás. Bien, 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 bien. Bien. Bien, 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 bien. Bien.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Le vi la atención.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there,
mami.
and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Buff. ¿Qué?
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the
¿Y qué has
Protheans.
descubierto?
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Un ciclo.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
Yo puedo ayudarte.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
La baliza.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
A beacon? Yes, that makes sense. But the beacons were not programmed to interact with human physiology. I am surprised you were able to make any sense of it at all.
Pero sigue sin estar claro.
It's just a bunch of random images, even after I got the cipher.
The cipher?
Some Asari mumbo-jumbo. Supposed to help the commander think like a Prothean. I don't know if it worked, though.
Ayude en algo.
The cipher altered my perception of the visions, but it's subtle. I still can't make sense of what I'm seeing.
And this was something another Asari did to you? Commander, with your permission, I would like to try something. You were touched by the beacon. The visions are locked away inside your mind. One of my people gave you a deeper understanding of the visions, but you still cannot put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I might be able to help you.
What do you have in mind?
Like the Asari who gave you the cipher, I can join my consciousness to yours. Maybe my knowledge of the Protheans will help clarify your vision.
Adelante.
It's worth a shot.
Ojo, otra visión. Perturbadora.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never
Aún sigo
dreamed.
sin tener una verga,
I am
pero bueno.
sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What'd you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Así que no había nada útil.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
¿Y ahora qué?
What's our next move?
Saren knew you were touched by the beacon on Eden Prime. He probably came after me because he feared I could help you understand it. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, find the missing portion, and I am confident I can put all the pieces together.
Muy bien, venido a bordo.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Sí.
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. T'Soni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Ella solo quiere ayudarnos.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe
Tal
we
vez.
don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
Sí,
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins.
sí, sí.
We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Gracias, jefes. Ok. That's it. Vamos entonces al siguiente coso. Sí, ok.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, sir, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Nah.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Carry on, Presley. ¿Qué puedo hablar con Joker? Hablemos un ratico con Joker a ver qué nos dice. Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Solo quiero hablar.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not top of my class in flight school. I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
Cálmate, hombre.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've even put the Normandy in my
Síndrome de
hands. I'll make
Bronick.
them dance for
Ya,
me.
dame cuenta
I have
estudia,
to
bro.
go.
Alright, see ya.
Me cuenta estudia, crack. Bueno, entonces eso fue todo. Vámonos entonces a Normandía.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
¿De quién?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room. Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Ah.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against
¿De qué se
Saren.
trata?
What kind of information?
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
Infiltración.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
Ajá.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Pero es importante.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
Gracias por la
I'll
información.
look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your
Vermeer.
options, including Vermeer. Good luck,
Vermeer.
Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn
sea,
anything else.
Según entiendo, es una misión secundaria, ¿puede ser? Me suena a misión secundaria. Uy, 4 puntos. Subamos. Debemos acá y subamos un punto de primeros auxilios. Bien. Me gustaría desbloquear más opciones de diálogo. Bueno, Vermeer. ¿Será una misión secundaria? Sí, Vermeer. Visita Vermeer del equipo solariano. Deja explorar ferros. ¿Otra vez? Ah, ferros no vería el cúmulo Artemis Tau y Vermeer. Ah, esa es otra misión principal. Creí que era algo secundario. No, pero primero no vería. Primera no vería. Vamos. Alejar, alejar, alejar. Aquí está, no vería. Hay 2 planetas. ¿Será esto? Pax.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
¿Qué pasa?
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override
Allá pa,
commands.
qué miedo.
It's gone rogue.
¿Ha habido heridos?
How many casualties so far?
17 Marines were killed in the simulation exercises. Before we realized what had happened, that's when we contacted you. VI support is critical to our military success. They process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. But as advanced as this thing is at military strategy, it's still just a VI. It's not
Inteligencia
self-aware.
virtual o
and it's
qué
completely disengaged
traduces?
from any networks.
VI,
That's where
IB.
you come in. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Cuenta conmigo.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Pero vamos primero, no vería. Primero lo primero.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy.
Beta de nieve.
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Espérame, yo miro el diario. Ah, pues no. Creí que iba a salir algo en el diario, pero no. Por aquí era que se bajaba, ¿no? Comedor. A la cubierta. Oye, espera. Ahí sí, la compuerta es para allá, para abajo. Aquí. Ajá. Bueno, vamos con Liara y con Ashley. Vamos con las muchachas. Las muchachas.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
Nobody lick any poles.
The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
Vamos con las women. A ver, ¿qué puedo usar cada una? Liara. Buenas. Venimos en son de paz. Aduanas.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Yo sirvo el consejo. No, ¿quién eres?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Back away, nice and slow.
Cooperaremos.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
¿Parasini-san? Ah, groseras.
Get out of here.
Madre. Grosera.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Bueno, vamos donde Parasini-san. Buenas, people. Estamos...
I am Gianna
Wait.
Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job.
Bueno,
One
sí.
of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
No venía por ellos.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
No.
Benezia. She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Venezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Nivel principal, izquierda del último piso del ascensor.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Bueno, señora.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great
Tranquila,
deal to
Liara.
me.
We are together. We are together in this. Vamos.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Uy, ¿eso? Mercader Opold.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Es decir, contrabando.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate.
No, me parece cuestionable.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it. This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help. Tell me about the job again. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies. Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Oh. Que como que todo es cariñoso. Vender. ¿Qué puedo vender? 9. ¿Y si vendo todo esto? Ya, nomás.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid? Maybe later. Right now. Of course. This one apologizes for
Fusil. Ush. Ush. ¿Yo qué fusil tengo? Ah, ahí está, vea. Avenger 7. Ah, tengo el Banshee. Uf. No sé para qué son las licencias, pero... Uf, 17.000, no las bolas. Así que compadre es como un rifle. No, pues que está muy cara, 95.000. Escopeta. 26k. No me voy a comprar el rifle. Y me la voy a poner yo.
Has the other maybe later? Of course. This one apologized.
No hay más. A ver, esperen, equipo. ¿Qué le puedo dar a estas mucharejas? Nada, porque lo vendí todo. Puta. Ah, espera. Yo voy a poner... Ah, no lo puedo poner. Es pesado. Démoselo a Ashley. Sirva tirador. Creo que vendí todo y la cagué. Bueno, no del todo. A ver qué armadura no humana.
Has the other? Of course.
¿Qué le puedo
This
dar
one
a Liara,
apologizes for
la doctora?
inconveniencing you.
Algo no tan caro. Mierda, es que ya tengo plata. Además, sí. Esperen. Como ocupa de las mejoras.
Combat hard suits, kinetic barrier.
Pues que una cosa son las armas y otra las mejoras, pero no hay donde ver las mejoras, entonces no sé. Espera, ¿qué más puedo vender?
Has the other? Of course. This.
Ah, lo que sube. No sé. No, creo que mejoras no. Después no haberla cagado mucho. Bueno, avancemos un toque. Avancemos y ya va a ir finalizando. Hello.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Ok, entiendo. Creo que la cagué porque vendí varias mejoras. Bueno, para nada. Ya si encontramos más cosas se las daré a ellos. Buenas. Hola, Gian, otra vez.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleas.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleas.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Gracias. A ver qué dice Adonai. Hello.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I'm here as a Spectre, not a human. Keep that in mind.
Believe me, that is foremost in my mind.
Ah, está
This
grosero.
greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
No. ¿Qué pasa, le digo esto?
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
What will you do for me in return?
I would compensate you. The precise amount in credits depends on the severity of Opold's crime.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? And you didn't think that was weird?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't play ball, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Suerte. Tengo que aceptar la misión del bichito.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel
Okay.
bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Gracias. Gracias para Sini-san. Ah. En el bar, dice. Vamos a ver qué nos dice el bichito y ya terminamos acá, yo creo. A ver. Que según eso, entonces sí tenemos que hacer lo del contrabando, ¿no?
Has the other reconsidered? All right, I'll help. This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas.
Ah, ya le dije.
Is there anything else this one might help you with? I'm just browsing right now. This one awaits your...
Puta madre. Ya se lo dije de todas formas. A ver por la nave. Es que no le comentes nada, ya le dije. Qué hueva. Cagué. No veamos que a ver si podemos hacer eso. A ver si lo podemos pasar. está. A ver si podemos pasar.
I'll be keeping my eye on you. Good day, Commander. I trust you are behaving yourself, not mixing yourself up in any questionable activities.
Why do you ask?
I'm merely interested in the loading and offloading of...
Aye.
If you were, I would have to recite some tedious speech, then ask you to leave. Just so we understand each other.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Ok. Sí pudimos pasar. Corruptos. Luego. Hasta luego. Bueno, llevémosle eso a Opalt. Creo que llamaba el bichito y ya. A ver qué nota. Y ya para la siguiente tendremos la tarea entonces de hablar con ese log, no me acuerdo.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package? Here you are. The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you.
De nada.
This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
Me parece bien.
It'll have to do.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
Gracias, gracias, gracias. Bueno, entonces para la prox tenemos que hablar con... Uy. Ha recibido un mensaje... Ah, no, son tareas. Uy, ¿qué tengo? Ah, sí, de la ciudadela. Un poco de cosas. Lo que nos acaban de decir. La luna de la tierra. Uy. Esas son misiones secundarias. Pero no estamos acá. Entonces para la próxima hablaremos con Lurik King. A ver si nos da el coso para salir del puerto y que este parcero nos ayude. Bueno, podemos dejar hasta acá entonces. Gracias por ver el video, nos vemos la próxima. Si les gustó, ya saben, pueden darle like al video, suscribirse si no lo están y comentar cualquier cosita. Todas esas cosas, mejor dicho. Nos vemos próximamente y gracias por ver. Ok, nos vemos pronto. Bye bye.